Good morning, everybody out there in internet land, or good day, or afternoon, or evening, or whatever the hell it is. It's a nice, cold, blistery day in Southwest Virginia, hence why I'm inside. And on the kitchen table, don't tell the wife. She might get mad at me. I promise I'll clean this up before she gets home. So, a continuation of the chain mortiser series, I was going to go through and just show you the chain design and how to sharpen it. One of the concerns people have is buying these things used is the chain any good? Can you sharpen it? And can you replace the chain? Those types of things. And the answer to all of those is yes. I mean, you can buy a new one. It's expensive. They're $300-400 if memory serves. I believe there's some Timber Tools or Timberwolf Tools, something along that line, online. There are a couple of places that have them. I'll put a link down below to a couple of places. I'm not endorsing them, just some places I know. I don't get any kickback from you buying from them, but for those of you that are wanting to look at the cost of a new chain, certainly look at it. But you can sharpen these to get some extra life out of them, and honestly, for the most part, and for most of us, unless you're doing production work with these, you'll be just fine hand sharpening these. So let me take you for a trip here. Take your motion sickness pills. All right. So coming over. All right, so a little bit about this chain. So if you see right here, what I'm pointing at, you got two cutters, and they're on opposite sides. They're on the outside. So one's over here on the outside, and the other one's on the opposite side on the outside. This one cutter on the next link is dead in the center. And then you go over here to two cutters again. They're still on the outside, obviously, but they're on the inside link. So it's not the farthest outside of that cut. All right. You go to this next one, it's a 1, and it's staggered, it's off center, so it's not dead center like the previous one. So that's going to get your full cut, if you will, when you're going through and doing these. All right, so a little bit about it. Now, when sharpening, there's two different ways to sharpen these. Okay, most people who hand file these will come in and literally do this straight across. As you see right here, from this very old worn out file I've got as an example. All right, and that will do just fine. Some people will come in, because if you look, it does appear that the teeth are slightly not straight across. There is a slight angle to them, and you can come in and sharpen them that way. I have done it both ways, and I have not noticed a speed or performance difference in sharpening one way versus the other. So I've really not noticed cleaner, sharper shavings or anything along that line with either style of doing this from a filing perspective. So take your pick. The main thing is just really, if you can sharpen a chainsaw, you can sharpen this. This is overall very easy to do. Your Mafels and Swiss Pros, this is designed to cut with the grain. Okay, so a rip cut style. A Mafel or a Swiss Pro is going to be a cross cut, and that chain can be sharpened by hand, but it's going to be much more difficult to do. All right, let me put this thing back up on the bipod so I don't give anybody any weird motion sickness or headaches or something, because I can't hold anything steady, especially not in gloves. All right, now I'll go in and just show you a little bit. Zooming in. All right, so file. I am using a 4.8 millimeter or 3/16 hand file. I bought from a local hardware store. They all suck. If you've got a file recommendation for a decent one that will last more than a single chain, please tell me down below in the comments, because I would love to hear from you. Because I have not found one yet that lasts more than one chain sharpening. Now, from a filing perspective, let me back up here where you can see. Again, I've seen people file these pretty much straight across. and I have had good success with it, and it's literally just like that. Just line it up as best you can and just file straight across. All right, and that's it. And then drag your other one back, get your one. And that's it. And just keep going all the way around. Follow your best practices, mark your first link so you can see where you started. Another good thing, get you some sort of a cleaner to get the pitch off of the chain, because you're cutting green timbers. You're gonna get a lot of tar and pitch on these things. Brake parts cleaner, I have found works outstanding for this, but just be sure to go back in right after you get done and re-grease that chain. That thing will burn up. So don't forget that step. All right, but I have seen some others, and again, if you look at this one, it looks like there's a slight angle to where it probably should be sharpened about like that. Again, I do mine straight across. I have tried it both ways on my chain mortisers. I just cannot tell the difference. So when I'm doing this, I'm just trying to get a good edge on it as best I can, something that I can use and get back into production. I don't have a lot of time, between work, kids, hobbies, and everything else, yard work and all of that fun stuff, and being married happily. I got no time, so I need to go through and try to maximize it as best I can. It's up to you if you want to be a perfectionist and really try to dig in on that angle a little bit. But the main takeaway, don't be scared of these things. You can sharpen them. You can go down to Walmart or wherever, and Ace Hardware or something, get you a hand file, and you can sharpen these pretty easily. Alrighty, I think I mentioned the file size I've got is a 4.8 millimeter 3/16. That seems to fit mine, but again, if it's slightly off, it's not going to be the end of the world here. Keep in mind these are made in Japan, so I'm not going to be shocked if this is a slightly different file size, since it's a metric design as opposed to an American-based one. But good enough for me. Works for me. I've had no issues with them. I feel mine cut pretty sharp. Well, thank y'all. Y'all have a good day.